Hey guys and gals, welcome back to another one. Just got off work a little while ago, had some dinner, and I thought maybe you guys would like to see a garden update. So without further ado, let's get this show on the road. All right, so we're gonna start out front again, show you the tomatoes, how they're doing. It was hot today, so I gotta give everything a drink here shortly, but there's sunflowers are coming up gangbusters. There's one of the tomatoes. You can see the blooms starting to come finally. Over there as well. And we planted a few garlic there with the chives. And there's our green onions. And as you can see, we've been eating them. And then we've also been planting new bulbs as we remove some of them. So just a little, kind of a cool little tip, you know, as you pluck them, plant more, and they'll just keep coming up, and you'll have green onions all season long. So, and there's the tomatoes that we have in the buckets, and our little herbs that we planted. We only planted these about a week ago, but I thought I'd throw it in the video. Sorry about the road noise, guys. Parsley and basil, and they're starting to come up. And as we migrate into the backyard, and remember, guys, if you like what you're seeing with the fishing and the gardens and all that good stuff, smash that subscribe button. So guys and gals that have been following my channel, they'll recognize that bed, the seeds were just didn't take, so we replanted it. And as you can tell, the peas and beans are happy and coming up real well. So that worked out good. The beets are doing well. Been eating radish like crazy. We even got a couple that have already gone to seed. We'll pull those out of there soon and put some more seed in. The sweet peppers are all doing well. You can see we're starting to get little flowers and little peppers starting. So, try not to jostle you guys around too much here, sorry. So, going into the back gardens, I got a little bit of kind of bad news, I guess you could say. We've had some really weird weather here, and a lot of our apples on this little crab apple, there's still one here or there, but we pretty much lost them all. Same as the pear tree in the back. I'll show you that in a second, but oh goodness. So the strawberries, they are doing very well. We've been eating some here and there. Like, this was their first year, as you know. Didn't really expect much, but they just little berries keep coming along. So I figure next year it'll be a real good patch. And Mom's been out here kicking butt with this twitch grass. It got away from me a little bit. We had a couple days real hot and then rain and hot and rain, and I just didn't get out here, and the twitch grass took over. But Mom's been kicking butt out here while I was at work. And I'll get the tiller out and the rake out, and we'll get a bunch of this taken care of. But anyway, my plum trees are doing well. And as you can see, the squash, they're digging those raised beds. Another plum tree. Everything's just kind of boom with that heat and rain. You can see what it did. Like, it's unbelievable, guys. The little pear tree is doing well. These guys aren't doing as great, but if you remember, these are the ones that the rabbits and the bugs really got into. So they're actually coming along okay. I'm pretty happy with it. My asparagus bed, pretty much all of the asparagus roots that I planted, with the exception of one, but there he is. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there he is. So they've all come up, which is very cool. Our cantaloupe that we had to replant, it was doing pretty poorly for a while, but now it's coming along too. The cucumbers are coming back, and the cantaloupes are coming back, and we've even got buds on that one, or blooms, I mean. And the potatoes have just taken off in this heat. So we're gonna have a few taters, which is nice. Now for the bad news. They were in bloom, like I showed you, I think in the second update. And we got a frost, and there's just no pears to be seen. Same as our little Charlie Brown pear tree here. It was doing wonderfully, and nothing to be seen. And most of the cherries, we lost most of them as well. There's still a few hanging on here and there. Let's see if I can find one for you. There you are. There's still a few hanging on, but it was loaded and they're all pretty well gone. So now for the exciting news. We managed to find, and they're a little rough around the edges, but they're coming beautifully. Finally got my peach trees. Super happy about that. So that's a good thing. We'll trim them back in the fall and encourage them a little bit. And the pawpaw is just going crazy. And this poor little bugger, he got ate again by the rabbits, so we cleaned him up and fenced him in, and believe it or not, that's all new leaves. He was pretty much stripped bare, so we got him coming back. My sugar plums, we got some sugar plums. Not loads, but enough for a little taste. And something new, or another thing new, I guess, I haven't showed you guys is the jam, the raspberries. This is where we get them from. And it's all just raspberry canes back in here. And I just keep them here because they're delicious. So the blueberries need some attention, but they're doing well. Getting lots of new growth on the ones we were able to save. So hopefully next year they'll kick butt. And that's about it, guys. That's the tour. Really happy with the way things are going in the gardens. You know, I would have liked to have had a bunch of pears to can, but that's okay. We'll deal with that. So I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and share, and comment, and all that good stuff. And remember, it's never a bad day to be more outdoors.